Sigurd's capture of Ivan's castle comes too late. Aideen is not there, instead already well within Verdane's borders. Verdane's territory is blanketed in a thick sweep of forest instead of snow. The nation is widely dubbed a barbarian kingdom by Granville's people.
Oh, I don't know why. Maybe because it's full of barbarians?
Literally everyone's called bandit, owing to their constant raids on Granvillian soil. Fuck those guys. However, the reign of King Batur, who is not a bandit, has seen an end to Verdane's infamous border raids. Oh, that's why he's not a bandit.
I'm old!
He looked exactly like Luchi, yeah. A pacifist, King Batur has long worked to build a lasting peace with Granville. I've never seen a king work in like a day in my life.
Never.
While also keeping his aggressive sons appeased. Ultimately, however, it was Batur himself who violated the peace he held so dear. Country invades country. Batur's 3 sons have unexpectedly launched an assault on Granville. Kinbaith, the second son, Lord of Genoa, Gandalf, the eldest, Lord of Marfa, and Jamke, the youngest of the 3.
Let's play a game. Spot the playable character.
I'm going for the upper left one. He's old. Playable characters are always old. Lurking deep within Verdane territory, the 3 now await the arrival of Sigurd. A very effective tactic when you're invading a country.
Very, very effective.
Aideen's fate, Batur's sudden belligerence, sprawling before Sigurd, lie the great forests of Verdane. And within them, a lot of movement penalties. I mean, the answers he seeks. He prepares to take his first steps into the spirit forest of folklore. 3 move at a time.
Yeah! God, the last part of this chapter is horrendous.
The Spirit Forest Maiden. Love at first
Welcome,
sight.
ladies and gentlemen, to Chapter 1! And,
Hey, it's Chapter 2.
Yeah, well, yeah, this is where we'll be going in Chapter 2. Oh, hi there. I'm a green unit.
It's yellow, Mangs. Are you
Alright.
colorblind?
You're doing a fine job, soldier. I leave the border's defenses to you. Yes, my lord.
Can I stand still now? No?
No.
Damn it. Constant marching looks so funny. Oh shit, he sees the castle, it's gonna be yellow
Game
now.
over. Would be funny if the castle just got wrecked, like... Sigurd, it's been a long time. Pray tell, why do I find you suddenly occupying Evans? Or Evans. Is it Evans or Evans?
I think it's Evans, I just fucked up.
You couldn't possibly be declaring war on Verdane, could you? Eldigan, am I glad to see you. Listen, the Verdanites have abducted Lady Aideen of Gunpei. They've made it amply clear that they don't plan on releasing her. Taking her back by force is our only option. Ah, I see. That makes sense. Well, whatever you do, you cannot afford to leave Evans unattended. My fellow Augustrian lords have a bit of a rancorous sort of late. Ah, I know. I'll ensure they don't threaten you from behind.
If you know what I mean.
Wink wink. I'm sorry to involve you in this as well. Say, Eldigan, once I'm done here, what do you say to a catch-up?
If you know what I mean.
You, me, a fine bottle of wine, just like old times?
Quan be like, am I a joke to you?
I'm looking forward to it. I trust I'll see you later then, lover boy. May luck be with you this day, Sigurd.
Hey, it's a bromance, come on. Why are you reading into that like that?
I love that dialogue. Genoa. Listen up, Ira. You know the deal. While I'm out, you guard the palace, right up to your very last breath. Remember, the first sign of funny business, and it's that brat head. Ira, I'll be alright. Don't give in to those thugs. Don't let them boss you around. Shannon. Look, Kinbaith, you have my word. So as long as you leave Shannon alone, you'll have no trouble. But I do wonder if, once this battle is over, you actually plan to return him to me. Come on, look at his face. It screams trustworthy. Ha 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 ha! You got nothing to worry about. If we get Evans back, you get him back. I understand, but be warned, Kinbaith. If you break your promise, you'll deeply regret it. Cross me and I will pursue you to the very depths of the Inferno itself, till I take your head. Remember this well. Whoa, settle down there. Chill. I don't believe it. Such a cute face, but you only use it to spew bile like that. I'm not about to make an enemy out of someone with a sword arm as fine as yours, I can promise you that.
So what is he doing right now?
He's just contradicting himself. Shannon, sit tight. Be patient for just a bit longer.
Ira, no! Don't do it! Don't go! Ira!
I love Shannon.
Right, boys. No. Oh, I hate her. I hate her. Oh, that hurt my ears. We're moving out. We're taking back Evans. Ooh, there's so many of them. What shall we do?
Get XP, of course.
Ooh. All right. So, welcome to the start of Chapter 1, Girl of the Spirit Forest, or whatever it's called.
That's what it's called.
Now we're starting to show a little bit more of Fire Emblem's Forest true size.
This is not even my final form.
This is not even my final form now. So, welcome to the castle. There's a lot of cool things you can do in the castle. You can visit the blacksmith to repair your equipments. This is really nice. Effectively, this means that as long as you have money, you have weapons in Fire Emblem 4. You can even repair the legendary weapons. The pawnbroker allows you to sell and buy your stuff. No, units in Fire Emblem 4 cannot trade, so you don't get to trade freely. You'll need to sell a weapon to the pawn shop, and then someone else has to come buy it. We may be playing like communism style, but this is very capitalist.
That guy is the ultimate capitalist, yeah.
He is very capitalistic. Here's the storage. You can pretty much just deposit any items you don't need in here. Usually you have enough inventory space, so there's seldom a need to do this.
Yeah, everyone has their own convoy, by the way. So it's not like Marinus, where everyone can just take their own shit out. Everyone has their own 7 items in their inventory. They cannot freely trade it or put it in the convoy.
This is the armory. It sells different weapons each time. Be sure to check in here every time you enter a new chapter.
It sells different weapons each time. It's actually the same armory every time. It just adds more weapons over time. So if you don't buy a Slim Sword right now, you can buy it next chapter.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, it stocks with new things in between each chapter. So make sure you check it out.
And it's only one of each thing that you see in here. So if you see one Slim Sword, that's one Slim Sword. That's it.
Yeah. Here's the augury. Here you can check out if someone is like about to fall in love with someone.
Kaga did it first.
Yeah, Kaga did shipping first, ladies and gentlemen. And also you can check out records to see how many guys people have killed and if they've lost. So if we I'm gonna show you guys exactly why the combat rating works like it works. So we lost with Lex, and I loaded a save. So if you go to the augury and you check out the records for Lex, you will see that it remembers the loss.
Lex is 2 for 1.
2 for 1. So no matter what we do,
4 stars.
Unless I restart the entire game, this will not go away, which means we have 2 more deaths for the duration of 2 generations. This is gonna go great.
It's 1 for each. That should be fine, right?
But first, Mecha, totally not post-production, we gotta do the very first Fire Emblem 4 meme review. Yes.
That's weird. I don't feel like I'm post-production at all.
No.
If it was post-production, they wouldn't have left us mistaken.
That's very true. So yeah, I got 3 memes, actually 4 memes. Here's the first
very
meme.
Meta. Meta meme. It's Alec. Oh, and it's toilet paper. I get it. Okay, nice meme.
I love how it took you a while to see it.
Well, it was small at first, so I just had to make it bigger.
I was like, oh, it just looks like Alec. I don't see the joke.
I was paying more attention to like the left part of it, and not so much the whole roll part of it.
And then we have this one.
He fits right in with the Aladdin team, though.
Yeah.
4-star unit, aren't I? Thanks, please. You said you had 15 years of experience with Fire Emblem. Excellent. 4 stars for this meme.
A lot of people seem to think Lex is a 5-star unit. I really disagree, but a lot of people like him.
Evidence is right here.
And then we have this one. I used it briefly in my introduction of part 3, so some of you have seen it, but I'll include it anyway. I like the 9,000 fail counter on the side there.
There's so much to read here.
Yeah, this meme, like, I like it when memes are a bit simpler, but I appreciate the joke that was attempted.
There was an attempt. Congrats.
There was an attempt. I know you're gonna love this one because this is so your humor.
Yes, that is my humor. I would use that as an intro. I'm glad you left my 7076 in, by the way.
Yeah.
I was pretty happy to hear that.
The best memes are the ones where you make as few edits as possible and it's still hilarious.
Oh, yes.
Just like subtle, small edits that just makes it hilarious. Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Alright. But, of course, the best part is the arena. So, I'm not going to do the entire arena with everyone here. That's going to take a lot of time. Instead, I'm going to do the arena with, like, maybe 1 or 2 people. And just to show you the entire gauntlet. Sigurd's a good way to just show the entire gauntlet off, because he usually breezes through it. So, the first boss, and I'm actually going to show each of the gladiator stats on the screen here.
Jesus Christ.
The first boss is Gasak, a level 1 axe fighter. Nice little throwback to the first boss of Fire Emblem here.
Poor Jake.
Comes equipped with an iron axe and a hand axe, depending on... he gets paid. Based on what you fight him with. Fight him with a melee weapon, it's going to come equipped with an iron axe. Gasak is pretty easy. Most of your guys will breeze through this guy. Even Arden kills this guy with no particular effort.
Wow, epic fight. What a gauntlet.
Epic fight. Next up is Krotor, the Fire Mage. He's level 4. A little bit of interesting trivia about the arena. None of the gladiators have luck, nor do they have personal skills. They just have class skills. And also, each character, even flying characters in the arena, get 20% avoid. I think this is to represent the fact that they're fighting inside a fort of some kind.
It might be because it's in the castle, I don't know.
Yeah, and it's sort of like pillars everywhere that you can take cover behind. So what this means is essentially that very dodgy characters will be very hard to hit in the arena. This kind of sucks for characters that already struggle with accuracy. They'll have difficulties hitting.
Poor Arden.
And also, if you wait, you get this nice little Easter egg. It's the Fire Emblem 3 theme, or Fire Emblem 1 theme. Isn't that nice? So yeah, let's just whack this guy.
One more attack would have one-shot him.
Yeah, if Sigurd had gotten 1 more point of strength, he would have one-shot this guy.
If only he didn't get magic instead.
Sigurd actually has gotten magic. That's kind of funny. Right. Next up, we have Weissman. Or Weissman. I like to call him just the Weissman. He is a level 7 Lance Knight. Comes equipped with an Iron Lance or a Javelin, depending on what kind of unit you send into the arena. This will be like the first big roadblock for your sword units. Arden really cannot take this guy down in any meaningful way. Your Cavaliers very much need a lance to kill this guy. He's pretty dangerous. After Weissman, you get Shark, the sword fighter.
He kills all your units.
Shark is scary. He's a level 10 sword fighter. He's very fast. He's got 13 speed. So, and sword fighters also have the pursuit skill based on their class. So he will double you if you're slow, which a lot of you guys are. Yeah,
even if you're like Alec and he doesn't have the speed ring, he gets doubled. It's
yeah,
just too fast.
He's called Tiburon here, but for some reason Serenus Forest call him Shark. I'm not really sure why.
Serenus Forest uses the old translation patches names.
Yeah. Now, it's worth noting that if you enter this particular level with a ranged unit, you actually square off against Hood, the Hunter, instead. Because, of course, Shark cannot equip ranged weapons. So if you send Medira into this gauntlet, he'll face off against this guy. Next up is Bacchus, the Axe Armor. Comes equipped with a steel axe or a hand axe, depending on what weapon you have. It's level 13. This guy is really easy, actually. Armor Knights just generally aren't very scary in the arena. As you can see, his accuracy blows due to the 20% hit rate. So this guy is really easy to dodge tank with any sword user you have.
Yeah, but if you're not as strong as Sigurd, then you need many dodges to kill him because he has so much defense.
This is true, but he almost never hits you.
True, but he only needs to hit you twice to kill most characters, so it kind of sucks.
Up next is Emil, or Emil, the Wind Mage. He has a speed ring. This is actually the first big challenge that Sigurd faces. He can actually die here, if he is a little bit unlucky.
If he dies, he's like, it doesn't count as a loss, it's just, he reduces 1 HP, so
you can see he's faster than Sigurd, because he starts out, and Sigurd only got 56 hit against him, so we actually need to be a little bit lucky here, but I'm Manx, so... But Emil will actually cockblock a lot of your guys. Very few guys will be able to get past this guy. And then finally, we meet the General Dice. This guy is actually active in the 2nd generation as well. You face him. I think it's because they just reused him and thought you wouldn't notice.
Or it's a reference.
No, it's the same guy. He has the exact same stats.
Yeah, but like the final arena is like all repeat enemies.
Oh, okay. Right, that's true actually, yeah. So he's a level 19 general, which means he has Pavice. Comes equipped with a steel blade or a steel bow, depending on what you fight him with. But Sigurd should have no problem against this guy. He's actually called Dulce here.
Yeah, Serenus Force has the old patches name, so I actually like the new ones better.
Yeah. But yeah, Sigurd, as you can see,
You're
Sigurd
gonna
might,
die.
Sigurd might die here.
Yeah.
Yep, he actually died. However, I was an idiot. I should have equipped the steel lance. And in fact,
arguably, does he still double with that? I don't think he does.
I don't think so. But Dulce has around a 10% hit rate. Keep in mind the weapon triangle is 20%. So check.
Yeah, but he also loses so much avoid from it, so his hit rate is actually still almost the same.
Yeah.
And now you're no longer double, so I don't know if your odds even increased from doing this.
I am Manx.
You are Manx. I mean, the Arns are not different, so...
I mean,
Good.
I am Manx.
You're very Manx.
God damn it. Don't tink
on,
me,
hit
bro.
him.
Don't
Yeah.
tink me. There you go. See? I'm Manx.
You are Manx, I can confirm this.
Right. So that was the Arena Gauntlet. If you clear that, you get a shit ton of experience and money. And yeah, I'm going to show off the Arena Gauntlet each episode, but I'm probably only going to clear it with one, maybe two people. Maybe even like Mecha wants to see a specific guy go through the arena because he likes that character, we can do that. But yeah, I'm going to go and clear the Gauntlet now.
I really like Arden.
Oh, don't worry, we'll actually send him in there for a funny, this is part of my strategy. Anyway, see you guys in a bit. So here we are, we've cleared the Arena Gauntlet. I'm going to show which ones made it and which ones don't. How do you cycle through here?
You don't.
No, you do. There we go. So, Noish made it to level 7, Alec to level 7, Arden to level 4, Finn to level 5, Quan cleared the whole thing, Midir got to level 4, Ezel got to level 4, Lex got to level 4, Ethlin got to level 3, and Sigurd cleared the whole thing, obviously.
Again,
So,
he cleared it twice, he's that good.
he's really, really good.
You can only clear it once, by the way.
You can only clear it once, but it's a big source of money and experience. Now, I've already done the weapon management. I think next time Mecha's going to be part of that. But what I did was I gave the javelin to I gave the steel sword to Alec.
That's alright.
I gave the javelin to Finn.
That seems alright.
And I think that's the only thing I've done so far. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I do like Javelin Sigurd, but you can go either way. So the
Yeah.
Slim Sword is still in the convoy then?
The Slim Sword has not been bought yet. Do you have any recommendations?
Okay. Well, you need to check Alec's speed against Ira and Jamka, because ideally he ties speed with them so that he doesn't double them and they don't double him. Well, I guess it doesn't matter against Jamka, so... what you want is... Can you make him tie speed with Ira? Because he can probably double her no matter what with the speed ring. You don't want Ira to double him. That's the most important thing.
Let's
So
see.
Ira has...
She has 17, but she loses 6, so 11.
Yeah, so can you make him have 11 speed, or at least like 12? That would be good. I think with Iron Sword he'll already beat her speed. If you could have 11, that would be great.
Minus 3, 15, 14, 13, 12. He has 12 with the steel sword. So
Okay, there's no way to give him 11, so...
he will double her, but he won't kill her, right?
Yeah, he won't kill her because Alex's strength isn't that great. 20 attack will not kill Ira in 2 hits, so... Yeah, I guess there's nothing to be done about it then.
Yep. Alright, so time to show off my strategy.
I am curious. Mangs says he has a very good strategy, but I don't believe him because he's Mangs.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Well, you moved Sigurd into the... I already like this strategy. You moved Sigurd down.
Oh, you're gonna love this. So we're gonna send Quan down here. Azel, you'll take a little stroll over here.
Oh, he's gonna fight some other dudes. He's gonna
Yeah.
fight the yellow units.
It's gonna fight the yellow unit. Alright, let us continue. So we put Lex here.
Oh, this advanced amazing strategy is really blowing my mind right
Well,
now.
it's not, doesn't get good. Actually, yeah, no. So, you said you wanted to see Arden?
Yeah.
You get to
I'd like to see him in a position of prominence.
You get to see him.
Alright. I'm gonna fight.
Yeah, no, we need him to get beat up.
Oh, you're gonna heal him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know you say it doesn't matter that Ethlin's gonna cap anyway, and you're probably right, but I still don't see why I shouldn't give her every little bit of experience that she could possibly get. She can Kanto, so it's not like this slows her down in any meaningful way.
I agree, and also, you might as well get it out of the way, because there's actually a lot of people you gotta staff abuse, and they all want to use the return staff when they can, so getting XP on your just when you can is nice.
Yeah.
Better safe than sorry.
I think this works, and Arden's gonna go down here. He's actually gonna get to do stuff this episode. So,
Nice.
we're gonna do this.
Power of Pursuit.
She's not gonna top him off, but he doesn't need it. He's Arden.
I mean, next turn you can heal him again.
Yeah. So we place her here. Now, Finn, he has a conversation with Quan that grants him some stats, but we're not gonna trigger it this turn.
Oh, miracle strats. Interesting.
Yeah. There we go. But we will trigger it later, because it's a really good conversation. He gets 1 defense, 1 skill, I think 1 strength.
Something like that.
It's really good. There's a lot of these little talks in FE4 that grants you various bonuses when you do them, and I really like that, actually. If you go to unit, you can see but the correct unit has to initiate it.
And talking ends your turn, so
Yeah.
you don't want to use it at the wrong time. But you can apparently use stabs and then use talk.
Yeah. Yeah, you proved that last time. I know that now. I'm not gonna...
I love being right.
Yeah, I'm not
Did
gonna...
you hear that I actually might have tied you in the choose the MVP thing?
Really?
Apparently you miscounted somehow. Comment section is saying so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Interesting maneuvers.
Marfa!
Fuck, I said it.
You did it. Interesting maneuver, count 1. Come on, Aideen, take the brat and get out of here, and quickly. You need to get as far away as you can before Gandalf finds out. Pardon me, Prince Shamka, but are you not joining us? No, I won't stand for my brother's vile ways, but I won't betray my father either. Not yet, at any rate. I'm going back to the capital. I'm going to try one more time to convince my father. Oh, sorry.
You're right. We should end this war as soon as possible.
Prince
Something
Shamka,
like that.
I would sooner not burden you alone, but you are our only hope to persuade Queen Batur to end this. Aideen! Come on, hurry up! We're still in serious danger here. If they catch me this time, then Gandalf will rip my tongue out for sure. You, you're a thief. You got caught in the act. Any tongue rippings you get are your own faults.
Savage.
If Aideen hadn't insisted on letting you go too, you'd still be sitting in chains. Now,
This really is the country of savages. Holy shit.
now what did you promise to do? I know. I promised Aiden too. I'm washing my hands of thieving from now on. Can I go now? Biggest lie ever. I'll take your word for it. Now, go already. A Verdane thief telling a thief not to steal. Aideen, may we meet again.
Jamka's not a thief.
I guess not.
He's his son. He's the son of a king who has like 2 brothers that are nothing like Jamka.
Yeah, he's just good for some reason.
What? Jamka let the broad go and went scurrying back to the capital? God damn my rat of a brother. Boys, we're taking the wench and the brat back. If they put up a fight, kill them if you have to.
It's like, kill my wife. What a nice guy.
Great orders.
Alright, so we got 2 new units. Hello, Dew. Actually, let's talk about Aideen first.
Well planned. Well planned.
So, Aideen, best hair in the series. Like, look at that hair. Seriously, what the fuck? that's a lot of hair. Jesus Christ.
It's hair that both you and Mark and Joe would like.
I mean, yeah, I like her hair, actually. It's nice. I like her sister more, though. So, Aideen. She's the first cleric you get. You already have Eflin, but it's always nice to have an extra healer. Aideen is a pretty good unit. She joins with Holy Blood. She has Ulur or Ulir Holy Blood, depending on translation. It's the Archery Holy Blood, which may seem a little bit strange, but it would all make sense once you meet her sister. So, she comes with Bean Staves, which allows her to use a lot of staves. Particularly, she can use the Warp Staff and the Return Staff, both which grants a shit ton of experience, which is going to be very important for our rankings. She is footlocked, though, which is a bit annoying. She'll often, lag behind the rest of your army. But you can use her to, staff up your infantry units. There's always something for her to do in one way or another. A really important unit. Again, 1 healer is not quite enough to cover our large army, so it's always nice to get another. I rate Aideen 3 out of 5 stars. She's just, a really good unit. And she also is important for pairing purposes, of course.
Okay, so not counting things she does as a pair bot, because I think that's a separate kind of worms.
Yeah.
I like Aideen's staff utility to some extent. I like warping around units. That's pretty useful. She is, because of her 5 move, she's perfect for sitting in the castle and warping people around.
Yeah.
What you can do is you can return people from the field using Ethlin or Lachesis with the return staff.
Yeah.
Into the home castle, then Aideen can warp to some other castle where you want them. And that's really nice, because if you try to have Aideen keep up with your freaking mounted units or even your foot units with 6 moves, she's just gonna fall behind, because 5 move is garbage. We went over that with Azel and with Arden. It's just not gonna work. So she's not very useful for keeping your units healthy per se, but warp utility is nice. I don't know how much they count that for though, because it's really just 1 staff that she's pretty good at using, and everything else is it's not that great. I rate her 2 stars, because 5 move is a really big limitation of what she can do, but she is useful.
Yeah. Then we have Dew. Du is gonna be one of the most important units in your army. Not because he's very good at fighting, but because he is your first and only thief of the first generation. Now, thieves are obviously pretty bad combat-wise, but they do come with steel, which is extremely useful. Now, you may notice that enemies in Fire Emblem 4 have their own personal gold value. Every time Du lands a hit on them, he doesn't need to do more than 1 damage. You can't do 0 damage in FE4, 1 is the minimum. He'll steal all their gold and add it to his own inventory. And he can also give that gold to anyone. It's like he's married to the whole army. Which is insanely useful because, as Mecha said in the last chapter, gold equals experience. With gold, you can buy items like the Paragon Ring and get more experience in the arenas. It's just really useful overall. How you use how you use Du, I think will make or break your rank run, because it's just really important to make sure you give gold to the units who can use it. And training him up so that he can survive more combat is also very useful, because that allows him to fight against more guys and steal their gold. You can be kind of risky in this first map if you want to and let him fight some of the pursuing bandits, because they have a pretty low hit chance against him and he can steal their gold. But what you really want to do with Du is you want to go after the raiders, because the raiders have 5,000 gold. The bosses also have 5,000 gold. So that's a lot of money that you can get. So Du is just a really important unit for those reasons. He also comes with Soul, which allows him to occasionally drain his health back. I have never really seen him use this particularly to good effect, because he deals 9 damage at base. He also comes with the Bargain, which is a ridiculously good skill. Allows him to buy, for example, the Pursuit Ring for free, because he can just sell it back later. Granted, he has the gold to buy it in the first place. Also a super good skill to pass down. And if you can promote him to Rogue, he gets B rank in swords. That also allows him to pass some swords down to his children. I think that for the utility that Du provides, he's actually a 4 out of 5 star units. Just because giving gold to your entire army is just so goddamn valuable. Even if Du himself is not particularly impressive.
Yeah, Du actually gets A rank in swords when he promotes.
Oh, right.
And he also gets Pursuit, which he doesn't have right now, so that will let him actually deal damage. He can clear the arena once he promotes pretty easily. Right now, it's kind of hard to get through the arena with Du. He can beat like that level 1 X-Fighter at the start, and then sometimes a mage, and that's pretty much about it.
Yeah.
So getting him through will be a little bit tricky, but there are ways to do it. And because of Bargain, he can buy things like good weapons. Like, I don't know, if you get a good C-rank sword that he can use, because right now he has C-rank swords, which sucks. It's the lowest possible in the game. But if you can get a good one, like, I don't know, a slim sword with a bunch of kills on it or something, that could work for him, but it's kind of tricky. Yeah, he will make and break your run. He's also good in non-ranked runs, because he can help other people promote, like Lacus, for example, needs some help in the gold department, so we can give some gold to her. And promoted Lacus is really good, because she's the Master Knight. I am actually going to give Du 5 stars, because I think he's going to be that important for you. I can't think of any other unit besides Sigurd that comes close to deserving this. I don't think 5 stars holds up for a normal run, but for a ranked run, I think this is the most important unit you have. Like, possibly more important than Sigurd in a way, because of how much micromanaging you have to do. And Du is the best for micromanaging, so the better you plan, the more you get out of it. Also, I think you said bosses have 5,000 gold. I don't think they do. I think it's determined by what class they are. How much
right.
But you feel free to check around and see if that's right, because that's what I remember. So much for nitpicking. 5 gold. 5 gold. 5 points.
5 gold.
5 points.
5 points. 5 right. So yeah, let's check. I think Gandalf has. Yeah, you're right. 3,000. But for example, if you check out there's some mountain raiders. They look like, where are they?
There's one close to where you are. I don't see him though.
Yeah, I think does he come out on a different turn? I don't remember.
No, he's out there somewhere. Further left, I think.
Yeah, there's one up here.
Yeah.
And as you can see, he has 5,000. I actually see in many like rank runs, people actually let this guy burn down the village because attacking him with Du grants more gold.
Well, I mean, if you finish on turn 1, you get more gold, but you can't do that. So yeah, actually, that's true. But that does mean that Du has to like walk all the way there, and you could also go somewhere else. Like, there's another bandit out there you could steal gold from. Yeah. There's other things Du could do. So it's not a guarantee that you have to let that guy live for now, but you can do it if you want to.
It can be fun.
Yeah. You better not move Du and Ideen right away, because there's a lot to talk about, like where to move them, I think.
Yeah,
I'm curious to see your strat for this army first.
Oh, I'll show you. So, I'm gonna put Finn here.
Okay, that seems risky, but you've thought it out, so that means it works.
I mean, my strategy is not always 100% correct, but you know, I think this should work. So, and then we'll put Quan here. Now he can proc Adept. And that actually kills him. But he didn't this time around, but that's fine. My strategy is not reliant on that, or else it wouldn't have been a very good strategy.
I mean, there's no way to burn RNs in FE4 besides the arena and just playing combat, so you probably got the same RN order that you got in your testing.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you tested this.
I mean,
maybe I shouldn't assume things like that, but I'm assuming you tested this.
That wouldn't be a very good strategy if I didn't test it.
That's my point. You're not known for good strategies.
Mariaro. So I'm gonna put Noish here, and then Arden. Arden will actually get to do some combat eventually.
Keep promising that.
And then we'll put Asel here.
Keep me entertained.
So there's two things you can do here. You can either let you fight a couple of these guys, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. However, they do have around a 16 to 20% chance to hit him, which means that if he gets hit twice, he dies. Also, this commander one-shots him, does 29 damage. That is exactly enough to kill him.
Yeah,
so,
people like complain a lot about the commander killing him. I don't get why people get him killed by the commander. You never have to risk it if you don't want to.
No.
Or greedy, I guess.
But what you can do here is you can, like, I prefer to just put you here, so at least he gets to steal 1,000 gold from this guy. I think this is the safest way to do it. The problem is they will catch up to Aideen eventually, because she's lower than them, so you can stall them a little bit with you. Do you send Aideen here?
Okay, so what I usually do in like unranked runs where I don't care is I send them down to the beach and I have Dew cover Aideen. That way only one bandit will get to attack Dew at the same time.
Yeah.
And you get to steal gold from like 1 or 2 bandits in the process. You'll slowly kill like 1 bandit. And you can also put Dew on the village or on the forest and get +20 avoid.
Yeah.
And that way the brigands will not attack him, but they will surround him. They have 0 hits, so they just refuse to attack him.
But the commander will.
Yeah, the commander will, but the commander moves last, so he will be surrounded for a long time before the commander finally comes out. And then when your units catch up, you can make sure the commander never gets to do. So that is one way to do it. And that way you get to steal from at least 4 bandits.
Do it.
Another thing you can do is just run away.
I think I'm gonna do the take on one bandit strat.
You can take on 2 in a turn if you want. I think there's a way to do that. Because there's no space for them to attack from more than 2 squares if you go like 1 down from where you want it to go, right?
If I put him here, yeah.
Yeah, that's on the road though, so he could die if you do that.
Let's check their hit rate against him. So they'll have 16,
yeah.
so that would be 26 on a road, which is actually not something I'm willing to risk now. So I'll put him here.
Fair enough.
Then I'll put Aideen here.
Also, I think with your last autosave, you saved to slot 1, and I think that was already the slot you were using, so I don't think you can restart the whole chapter anymore.
I have save states.
If someone dies. Oh, okay.
You can. Okay. There's always an option to restart, I think.
No, there isn't.
Oh, well, I got a save state.
Oh, yeah, emulator does, but yeah, that's not legit, man. You cheated.
I mean, I can... Fine, I'll make sure I save properly.
What I usually do is I keep 1 save around from like the start of the chapter, and then I make it another save slot in another chapter. Or another slot.
That works. Yay, magic! This is happening again.
Yay. Fortunately, there's no magic lances in this game. So it literally does nothing.
No, it does nothing. No, it doesn't even pass down magic, does it?
So is he supposed to have a javelin?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope there's no more guys that can attack him now.
There is.
Oh, he dies now.
Nope.
Yes, he does.
Nope.
Yes, he does.
Nope.
Yes, he does.
He does. What? But my... What?
Thanks, math. Did you do the convo last time?
I might.
I think what you meant to do was like put him in miracle range, but you didn't do the convo because it would put him out of miracle range, but no, he just died. Well played. 2 deaths. Or cheating.
No,
you pick.
No, I'm resetting.
Mangs is cheating. All right.
All right. See you guys in a bit.